This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9, verse 1, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures. He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself, when thou seest the parts of the signs past which I have told thee before. Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone for pushing his word truthfully and sincerely. In the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar and Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely. In the names of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar And I say Shalom to you Akim out there. And this is a sit-down lesson. The title of this lesson is going to be Measure thou the time diligently in itself. Right, so we're definitely measuring the time diligently in itself. And these are the signs that the Heavenly Father spoke about that was going to occur in the latter days. That's why we're continuously, increasingly measuring the time diligently as we consistently being on our watch. We are the watchmen unto the house of Israel, while we measure the times of the signs of the times of these biblical signs that the Heavenly Father spoke about that was going to occur in the latter days, These biblical signs in modern day times that we are seeing, So we're going to continue to see the signs. Prime example, the weather conditions, the weather patterns, and the major events that's going on in the world today. That's why we are on our watch, doing sit-down lessons out there on the streets, teaching and prophesying, out on the highways and byways, the chief place of concourse, of these biblical signs that we are continually to see increase and being shown forth, around the world, as us being, the men of the Lord. So we're actually out there, constantly, consistently being out in the streets, teaching and preaching and prophesying about the biblical signs that we are seeing in the world today. That leads up into the Holy Scriptures of these biblical signs that's going to be shown forth now so more than ever. And it's going to continue to show forth. It's going to continue to increase and being spread and show forth around the world of these biblical signs of these global events in the latter days, increasingly now so more than ever. That's why we're measuring the time.
And then figure out he got the 5 in there to tell him that I'll grab a $5 bag.
Okay.
Tell her I made me a $5 bag.
Okay.
Right, all this stuff now bagged up. It just,
right.
He just got it.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
What you want, man? You gotta do that stuff, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go up there and do it.
Alright.
As soon as I put my pants and stuff on. Yeah. Salakia for the interruption. I was talking to my brother. So, we are measuring the time diligently in itself, and we're watching out for these biblical signs of the signs of the times and the latter times, That's why we're constantly, consistently being on our watch as the watchmen unto the house of Israel, as being the children of Israel, the actual descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the sons of Jacob, the lost sheep, the lost sheep of the house of Israel, the 12 tribes of Israel. So that's why we're constantly, consistently being on our watch, being a watchman unto the house of Israel, and we're watching out for these biblical signs and the signs of the times. That's why we're out in the streets, teaching and preaching and prophesying of these biblical signs that the Heavenly Father told us about that was going to occur in the latter days with the weather conditions and many different categories of global events that leads into biblical signs of the times, So with that, hopefully this lesson was edifying, a quick sit-down lesson of the title of the lesson. The title of the lesson is, again, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone for pushing his word truthfully and sincerely. And Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word truthfully and sincerely as well too. And until next time, I will say Shalom.